me show you the function, which is foreign exchange forecast, right? Again and again, you really don't need to remember any of these codes. You just remember, maybe not even remember, you just know how to look for, how to search using natural language, and you can see, okay, so this function, FXFC, foreign exchange, FX forecast, this sounds exactly like what I want. Click into this, and then you can see, okay, so currently this page is showing me G10 currencies. If I want to change it to Asia, then I will be able to see, okay, this is the forecast of USD CNY, this is the forecast of Hong Kong dollar, and so on, right? So forecast number, usually they go to 2026. We don't really have more than that, but you know, sometimes, you know, Korean won, we have the data until 2027, but FXFC, again, foreign exchange forecast. This is how you can monitor or check the forecasts on different foreign exchange pairs. And finally, right, let's talk about news. So how do we check news data or news on any security or, you know, particular foreign exchange, right? Because this is a market that is honestly really large, perhaps the largest market in the entire capital market world, and it's very news dominated, it's very sentiment oriented, it's very economic data driven. So news, right, obviously a crucial part in decision making when it comes to foreign exchange. What you can do when you search for news on the Bloomberg Terminal, the quickest way, really, let me just show you, is simply use N on foreign exchange. So N on anything would give you the search on that particular asset class. So N on foreign exchange, hit enter, and then you can see currencies, right? These are all the news matching or related to the topic of currency markets, according to my language and you know, my sources. All right, this is the quick way to search for currencies, news, right? And finally, maybe just some resource for everyone to, you know, in the future when you actually use the Bloomberg Terminal, if you want to look for, you know, seminars to attend, if you want to look for, you know, any information, say seminars from the previous seminars that are recorded and so on, we have SMNR, sorry, we have BU. If you just run BU on your end, then you can get to this page, which you know, gives you pretty much all of the resource useful to you. So you can review the Bloomberg seminars and events. What's new is that, you know, what's the new workflows in the Bloomberg Terminal. Bloomberg user workflow, perhaps this would be, you know, interesting for everyone as students to look at. Let's say you're preparing for an interview, right? You're interviewing for a role of let's say foreign exchange trader. Then you can go into this user function, and then you can take a look at foreign exchange. Let's see, foreign exchange analyst or salesperson or trader. Let's say foreign exchange trader on the sell side. If you want to interview for this kind of role, then you would go here, and you know, what we have here is actually what we have consolidated as, you know, the list of workflow that foreign exchange traders would be adopting or would be looking at. So let's say if you're preparing for an interview, you can go to Bloomberg, you can go to market player, select this player type, and then you can review, okay, what kind of functions that foreign exchange trader might be using, and you know, what kind of workflow they might be adopting. So then when you're going into the interview, you obviously appear way more knowledgeable than people who hasn't checked Bloomberg ever, right? So this is some function, some tips for you in the future. But yeah, I think that's everything I would like to share with everyone today. I know we're a little bit tight on time. Let me just leave the rest of the time to everyone to see if everyone have any question.
Right. Once again, Hoshi, for the very insightful sharing. And this is a Q&A section. So if any student here who would like to raise a question, feel free to use the chat area or the Q&A box to type in your question. And while we are waiting for the question, for those who attended the section, we also highly appreciate if you can spend some time to fill in a quick questionnaire about today's workshop to tell us what you think. The questionnaire, the hyperlink has been posted on the chat area so that you can get inside and then we got a question, right? Summary of the commands.
Summary of the commands. Okay. So to be really honest, I can share right now, right? So we haven't really went through too many functions. We spend a lot of time on a few, but essentially the first function, let me just give you a very quick run through again. SRCH, this is what you can use to search for fixed income securities, right? At the bottom of it, additional analysis options. Here, there's a function called FIW that you can use to analyze a universal fixed income securities as as a matrix or as a line or as a yield curve to further your analysis, right? To do your relative to yield curve pricing. If that is more or less a more complicated way to do it, and you would appreciate a simpler way or a faster way to do it, then you can use the NIA function, which is issuer curve analysis. And then you can check very quickly what the issuer curve, and that I think is everything we covered for fixed income. If we want to look for foreign exchange charts, then we can use the function called. Then we can load up the security first, USD CNY for example, and then you can use the function called GP line chart to load up the line chart, right? FXC, this is the function that you can use to check, foreign exchange, including, frequently traded or exchange traded metals, precious metal, which obviously have a very currency-like kind of feature, and you can use FXC to check that. That is the spot, right? But if you want to go for a forecast, then you can use FXFC, foreign exchange forecast matrix, to see the forecast we have. Finally, regarding news, right? Then you can just simply run N on a certain topic. Let's say N on China credit, something like that. Hit enter, and you can see this is China credit analysis. N on Elon Musk, and then you can see all Elon Musk related function. Oh, sorry. At news, right? And the last one is BU. For you guys, just run BU. For me, I have to write 99 as well. Just for you is BU, just BU, Bloomberg University, and you'll be able to access this page. User function, I see someone asked to show the function last that recommended. You can run USER directly on the terminal page. And you can click on the pencil icon and you can select a specific player type. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's say now you're interviewing for rates trader position, rates trader sell side. Then hold on, yeah, rates trader. Then you can see, okay, what kind of workflow do rates trader care about? Obviously, we care about news, we care about economics, fixed income, and then we care about derivative as well, and maybe if you want to learn a little bit about for example fixed income related functionalities, you can see, okay, here's a list, right? Here's a list of different fixed income securities. Oh, sorry, fixed income functionalities that a rates trader might be using, and you can get a sense, what people might be looking at in your target position. But yeah, obviously, in the market, people use it differently. But yeah, just trying to think in your shoes what what everyone might be considered as useful. Certificates in Bloomberg for education. This, I think, you need to contact your Bloomberg account manager. If you go to your if you log into Bloomberg and just click on the escape key on your keyboard, you will be able to see your sales representative and account manager information there, and you can contact them. We have 1 minute left. Everyone.
Yeah, for the Bloomberg market concept class, if I remember correctly, last semester we still have free access to that online course, but you got to come to the Bloomberg Terminal in order to view it online. All right. If you are at home, you cannot get access the BMC via your website. You got to come into the library user terminal to get access it, and then that should be okay. And then to able to get the certificate, I guess you at the Bloomberg terminal, you also have to create your own Bloomberg account, and then use your own Bloomberg account to access BMC, and then you can get the certificate. Yeah. Can we access Bloomberg in PolyU intranet? The answer is not. It's only available on 4 dedicated terminals. In that case, you have to come in person and then use that terminal to access Bloomberg. Yeah. So again, time is pretty much for today, and thank you so much, Hoshi, for your really detailed and full of illustration. And I'm sure that a lot of our students would have the skill to kickstart their research project on fixed income and forex in future. And we hope you will have a chance to share your insight with us again in future. So thank you so much, Hoshi.
Of course. Thank you very much for attending today's session, and I wish everyone a fruitful study ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for attending. So
Bye-bye.
see you soon. Bye-bye.